Fall of Tan Songyun, Soo Kai's words that shook the spotlight. In the glamorous but unforgiving world of Chinese entertainment, where fame is delicate and loyalty is rare, even the brightest stars can stumble in the blink of an eye. And that is exactly what happened when Tan Songyun, the ever-graceful, fan-adored actress known for her infectious smile and charm, found herself at the center of a media storm after a sudden and shocking fall from grace. But what caused the fall wasn't a misstep in her career or a slip on stage. It was what Soo Kai said and did just moments before. What began as a normal press event for their upcoming historical romance drama turned into a scene of heartbreak, disbelief, and public backlash. Fans watched, stunned, as a simple interaction spiraled into chaos, leaving Songyun emotionally exposed and professionally vulnerable. A tense reunion. Just weeks before the press event, rumors had swirled that Soo Kai and Tan Songyun, once rumored to be romantically linked, had suffered a severe falling out during the filming of their latest project. Yet, despite the whispers and the chilly photos leaked online, no one expected the tension to reach the explosive heights it did. On the day of the press conference, Songyun arrived looking radiant as always. Soo Kai, charming and confident, kept his distance, but the tension between them was undeniable. That's when the unthinkable happened. The words that changed everything. While answering a lighthearted question from the host about their on-screen chemistry, Soo Kai gave a response that shocked everyone. Chemistry? Let's just say professionalism does the job when there's no real emotion left. Some people just pretend better than others. A gasp rippled through the room. Though Soo Kai never mentioned her by name, everyone, including Tan Songyun, knew exactly who he was referring to. Her smile faltered. Her hands clenched, but she tried to maintain composure. Then, as the cameras continued rolling and the crowd watched in stunned silence, Soo Kai turned slightly and added under his breath, loud enough to be picked up by a sensitive microphone. I wish I knew who she really was before trusting her with everything. It was this final blow that seemed to drain the color from Songyun's face. She stood up, seemingly trying to excuse herself from the event. But in her disoriented state, she tripped over the long hem of her dress and fell hard to the ground, physically and metaphorically. Cameras flash, reputations crash. In an industry that thrives on image and perception, the fall was devastating. Paparazzi snapped away, and within minutes, the videos and photos went viral. Headlines screamed, Tan Songyun crumbles after Soo Kai's brutal remarks. Fall from grace. Did Soo Kai just end Tan Songyun's career? Social media exploded. While some fans expressed sympathy for Songyun, others began to question what secrets Soo Kai might have been referring to. Cryptic posts and unverified claims began circulating, stories of betrayal, broken contracts, and silent heartbreak behind the scenes. Behind the curtain, what really happened? Insiders from the drama production later revealed that tensions between Soo Kai and Tan Songyun had been simmering for months. One crew member disclosed. There were constant disagreements, passive-aggressive remarks, and one huge confrontation off-camera that almost halted production for days. Another source hinted that Soo Kai had discovered something about Songyun that shattered his trust, something personal, perhaps even intimate. Some speculated it involved leaked messages or a secret relationship with a rival actor. Others believed it had more to do with the behind-the-scenes power play, with Songyun allegedly influencing casting decisions and project direction without Soo Kai's knowledge. Whatever the truth is, both stars have remained silent in the aftermath, letting the media frenzy run its course. Songyun's silence speaks volumes. Since the incident, Tan Songyun has canceled all public appearances and taken a social media hiatus. Her team released a vague statement. Miss Tan Songyun is currently taking time to recover from recent events and thanks all her fans for their unwavering support. No direct mention of Soo Kai. No denial. No clarification. Just silence. And in that silence, a storm brews. Soo Kai's reputation. Damaged or dominant. Meanwhile, Soo Kai's camp insists that he simply spoke his truth and had no intention of harming anyone. His fans have rallied behind him, painting him as a victim of betrayal, while others criticize him for humiliating Songyun publicly. His recent social media post, a single photo of a cracked mask with the caption, "Better broken than blind," only fueled speculation. Was it directed at Songyun? At himself? Or at the entire industry that demands pretense? A fall or a new beginning? Only time will tell whether this incident marks the true downfall of Tan Songyun or simply a painful chapter in a larger, more powerful comeback story. The entertainment world is ruthless, but it's also addicted to redemption. If Songyun reemerges stronger and braver, this very fall could become the catalyst for a new legacy. As for Soo Kai, he may have lit the match, but whether it ignites his career or burns it down depends on how the story unfolds next. And one thing's for sure, everyone is watching Tan Songyun's fall, the silent aftershock, and Soo Kai's brewing regret. In the weeks following the now infamous press event, the glitz and glamour that usually surround China's top celebrities faded into a cold, uncomfortable spotlight. The entertainment industry stood divided. Fans flooded social media with hashtags like #StandWithSongyun and #SooKaiTruth, fueling a digital war that left careers teetering and reputations cracking. But amid the chaos, one voice remained missing: Tan Songyun's. Vanishing act or tactical silence. After the fall, both literal and symbolic, Songyun disappeared from public view. No paparazzi sightings. No cryptic posts. No close friends or colleagues speaking on her behalf. For an actress known for her warmth and accessibility, the sudden silence felt like a storm hiding behind calm skies. Behind closed doors, sources say she retreated to her family home in Chengdu, completely unplugging from the industry. A close confidant shared anonymously. She's heartbroken, not just about what Soo Kai said, but about how easily people turned on her. It wasn't just a fall. It felt like a betrayal from someone she once considered safe. The quote hinted at something deeper than a professional feud. Were the rumors true? Had Songyun and Soo Kai once shared a bond far more intimate than anyone imagined? Soo Kai, haunted by his words? While Songyun remained silent, Soo Kai tried to continue with business as usual. But the confident, smooth-talking actor fans had come to adore seemed different. His public appearances were polished, but his eyes were tired. His interviews became guarded. He laughed less. Insiders close to his agency revealed that Soo Kai had been warned to avoid any mention of the incident, but privately, he hadn't stopped replaying that day over and over again. One leaked audio clip, allegedly from a private phone call, surfaced online and sent the internet into a frenzy. In it, Soo Kai's voice was heard saying, "I shouldn't have said it like that. I didn't mean to hurt her that way. I just snapped. I was angry. But seeing her fall like that? I'll never forget it." The audio, while unconfirmed, stirred public sympathy. Some fans who had bashed Songyun began to reconsider. Maybe this wasn't about scandal or betrayal. Maybe it was just two people caught in an emotional storm they didn't know how to weather. The secret they tried to bury. Journalists began to dig. And with enough persistence, fragments of a hidden past began to emerge. Long before the drama shoot began, it was rumored that Soo Kai and Tan Songyun were privately seeing each other. They had been careful: no photos, no dates in public, no slips. But what couldn't be hidden were the messages. Screenshots of heartfelt texts, blurry selfies taken in the same apartment, and voice notes expressing promises of a future surfaced from an anonymous tipster. While some fans dismissed them as edited or fake, others noticed the timestamps. They aligned too perfectly with the timeline of their last drama together. One message from Songyun to Soo Kai read, "I know we're in the same world but walking in different directions. I'll still wait at the crossroads, in case you turn around." That one message broke hearts across the fanbase. Public redemption or private reconciliation. With pressure mounting, rumors now suggest that Soo Kai is considering making a public apology, something rarely done in such a tightly managed industry. A producer working with him on a current project hinted, "He's not the villain people think he is. He's just hurting." They both are. Meanwhile, a campaign has emerged demanding Tan Songyun's reinstatement in a major endorsement deal she lost after the scandal. Fans have organized support letters, tribute videos, and even peaceful protests outside the brand's offices. One fan sign read, "She didn't fall. She was pushed. And we're here to lift her back up." The comeback trail? While Tan Sung-yoon's team has yet to confirm her return to acting, murmurs have started about a potential comeback drama, one that would cast her in a leading role as a resilient woman battling betrayal, love, and industry politics. The storyline, many believe, would mirror her real-life experience. But the real twist? There's talk that Soo Kai might co-star. Some insiders believe this is the production company's attempt to capitalize on their tragic history. Others speculate that this might be Soo Kai's way of making things right. Could facing the fire together be their redemption arc? Final words. For now. In a world that thrives on gossip, spectacle, and scandal, sometimes the quietest people leave the loudest echoes. Tan Song-yeon may have fallen in front of the cameras, but her dignity, silence, and strength in the face of betrayal have spoken louder than any interview could. As for Soo Kai, the world waits to see whether his regret will be enough, not just for the public, but for the woman whose heart may have broken just moments before her fall. And so, the story continues. Not with a period, but with a pause, waiting for the next chapter in what is perhaps the most heartbreaking human tale the industry has seen in years.